All right, my friends, let's talk about Helena Rain's movie, Babygirl. So this just dropped onto HBO Max. It was in like the top 10. It was number one. But I saw this trailer I forget which movie I was at the movies going to see, but this movie, the trailer played, and I was like, okay, this looks like somewhat of a thriller because it's about Nicole Kidman, who is a big CEO for a robotics company, and she has this intern that comes in. She's a family woman too. She has a whole family of two kids and her husband, and she starts to have an affair with this intern that comes over to her job. So this movie is kind of like I don't know. You get there might maybe be some spoilers in this, but you get to see Nicole Kidman, who plays Rami again, this CEO of this big company, who is always in the act of being in control. Now, when she is, how can I say some of the stuff without getting demonetized? When she is having love with her husband, there are some things that she craves or wants that her husband is not giving to her. So she gets these things with this intern. So she's exploring some of her wants and needs, but she has a family. So this movie gets you like, oh my gosh, this is just awful. I mean, you feel bad for the family. You feel bad for Antonio Banderas, who is her husband in this movie. And you see, she has, like I said, she has these things that she wants in romance. And this movie's kind of misleading, though. The romance slash thriller, it really was not much of a thriller. It was just, I don't know, it missed that piece for me. And I totally, when I saw the trailer, I was like, where's the thriller part? When I was watching it, I was like, okay, I thought he was going to hold the intern. I thought he was going to hold this over her head, being so powerful and so big in the company. But honestly, I mean, there's some twists and turns that you'll get to see. I've seen some different breakdowns of this movie within Rami, the CEO, one of her employees. So there's the twist of that, and then there's this dog that she sees, which is very symbolic throughout the movie. You guys will get to see what does the dog represent with Rami and her character and her needs and kind of how what a dog really needs and stuff. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of symbolism, a lot of metaphors. It's an A24 movie, so you're gonna get that. But like I said, this movie just had me frustrated with Rami, the character, and her family. Man, I just felt bad for him. But overall, I think Babygirl has a pretty different message. It has some crazy little bit of twists and turns, different than what I thought. Like I said, it was a little misleading with the thriller, but I'm gonna give it an overall a B minus.